Hey, what's up? Chaz here. We are in Paris for the start of the 2022 Tour de France Femmes. We are going to be following a bunch of the teams as they race this inaugural edition, 8 stages. Right now, we're going to go find the team vans in Paris for the start. Make sure to follow along, like, subscribe, drop in the comments if you want to know anything. But for now, zip, making you faster, Tour de France Femmes. All right, here we are. Just made it to the team staging area. So each of the teams stays at a hotel, but they run everything out of these mobile service courses, the vans. Let's check out the bikes that Team Canyon SRAM is going to be racing for stage 1 of the Tour de France Femmes. So first off, we have a Canyon SRAM full carbon aero road bike. This is the fastest bike that Canyon makes. Zip 454 NSW. This is the fastest wheel that Zip makes right now for this type of racing. So they're running tubeless. They're running 700 by 28 tires, depending on the rider, between 48 and 51 PSI. This is paired to a 1028 SRAM Axis 2x cassette and a 4839 front chainring. So they're gonna be sprinting on 4810 gears. They've got the 2x SRAM Access, of course. Time 15 pedals, nothing but the best for these teams. You've got the micro shift blips up here. So this is super important for this stage because this is a flat sprint stage. They're gonna be in the drops almost the entire time. So the GPS for the TV so they can track the racers, the traditional race number, and then this is what tracks the racers for the actual race itself. They use a latex tube, not only because it matches the paint job, but also because it's the lightest thing possible. This is a game of numbers. This is a game of millimeters. Here we are, a staging for the team presentation with Tiffany Crowell. And this is a new thing. You're running tubeless, right?
We are. Like, we've actually been probably at the forefront of the first ones to run tubeless. We've been doing it for a number of years, but yeah, it's great. Low pressures, softer on the cobbles.
And that's perfect.
If you get punctures as well, it also gives a greater chance to be able to recover from it without changing the wheel.
Yeah, definitely. And so for something like this, normally you would be running like 8 bar with your tubulars, and you're running what, closer to like 4 bar with the tubeless system?
I'm from the PSI system, so yeah, definitely on like the 50.
Yeah, me too. So we're from like 100 to 120 PSI to like 50 something PSI.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck, stage 1, Tour de France Femmes. All right, here we are on the Champs-Elysees, stage 1 of the Tour de France Femmes. The fans are out, the women are racing. So there's been a couple breaks on stage 1. This is kind of a sprint, a criterion of a fast race, but the peloton is trying to chase them back. There's only 2 laps left, stage 1, Tour de France Femmes. The peloton is chasing hard. They got half a lap to catch the rider up the road. She's got a 20-second gap. All right, here we are with Canyon SRAM, start of stage 2, Tour de France Femmes. Outside of Meaux, we are setting everything up. This is the unglamorous side of road racing, professional road racing. We're just on the side of a road, on the side of a field outside of town, but this is gonna become the service course for a couple minutes to get all the riders prepped, and then the race is gonna go off. We get to spend the day in one of the team cars, so once the team is rolling, we'll hop in with the soigneurs, be at a feed zone, follow the racers and give them support, and hopefully make it to the end of stage 2 for the finish. Okay, I'm here with Eric Zabel. You may recognize him as winning the green jersey in the Tour of 6 times in a row. One of the greatest cycling sprinters, but now you're the director sportif? Assistant director sportif, but you will be in the race van, in the race car,
yes,
directing the race. Is there a different strategy today when it's an actual stage race as opposed to yesterday's stage 1 when it was more of a circuit race in Paris?
Yes. For us, yesterday it was more nice begin to come into the Tour de France Feminine, but today it's completely different. It's from A to B, and also we are expecting a lot of crosswind, which makes it dangerous, and so it will be much more nervous.
I mean, it will be a high-speed final because, like, the second half of the stage will be like with tailwind. So. Yep.
And it's a circuit, so the end of the race is more of a circuit.
But it's really like one straight with a lot of tailwind, so therefore it will be fast. So this would be the faster wheel.
So right now, Canyon SRAM is leading in the teams classification, so they actually get a special parking spot. And if you can see, the soigneurs are getting the yellow helmets ready for the team because they get a rep that they're leading the team classification. Okay, in the team car with Julia, and the hardest part is getting out of the paddock. So this is the start of the only classified climb of this stage. There is a polka dot jersey from yesterday and it's going to be defended on this climb right here. All right, so we have the race book, which is the Bible of what's gonna happen, and each day they have the map of the stage, We started in Meaux, and this is our feed zone down here.
Yeah. Again.
Sometimes you have to get an official police escort to go the wrong way because it's the fastest way to get there. All right, made it to the feed zone. We've got bottles of water. We've got spares wheels. We've got ice packs, everything the riders need to keep going. All right, we just hit feed zone number 1, and now we're headed to feed zone number 2. All right, so there's 100 racers plus. You've got 7 seconds as they pass by. How do you find your racers and give them the bottles?
Yeah, I have just to check the color of my team, try to find them in the peloton and in the bunch, and just give out the bottles.
To me, they were flying by. They were absolutely flying. Canyon SRAM, about 30K to go, still in the front. All right, we just finished stage 2. Cassia just got 3rd. Stage 3 is tomorrow. We just got done following Canyon SRAM for the first 2 stages of the Tour de France Femmes. We're with Movie Star for stage 3 and 4 and Team SD Works for stage 5 and 6. So make sure to like, make sure to subscribe to follow along for more behind the scenes with the Tour de France Femmes. This is Chaz with Zip, making you faster.